Hello, my name is Resilan, and welcome back to Project Zomboid.
You will notice that I am here in Westpoint, but I am not in the same location, so I do have some things to update you guys on. It has been a couple of days in-game since the last episode, and we've had some things happen. So first, if you're paying attention, you'll notice there's a bandage on my left hand. That was due to an unfortunate encounter with a zombie in the dark. That's the other thing that I will tell you, is that the power's out. So the power has went out. We went back to Woodrow, cooked some food, and then came back. With that in place, we got when we got back, we were setting up a generator so we would have some, we could put some food in the refrigerator or the freezer that we had brought back with us. And then, of course, we had the encounter with the zombies. So not a huge thing, but we did get scratched. We did get I believe I know there's a hole in our glove. So that was kind of where we're at. This is going to be a short episode today. Just as I was getting you guys caught up, I am here. I'm going to come up here and build the rest of my fencing that's up here. But beyond that, I'm not planning to do a whole lot of in this episode with the I should say not planning to do a whole lot with with just the overall process. I'm not planning to. This is not going to be a long episode because we'll continue with our day of doing things and then going from there. So I'm going to grab the duffel bag. One of these duffel bags has some. I think one of these duffel bags. Maybe it's back here in the trailer. There we go. Got some sheets. So we'll grab the duffel bag here. Of course, that makes for us to be very heavy. So we'll carry this over here. We also brought some doorknobs with us. I may not have all of the things to do the planks, but we'll see where we're at on that and just how it goes here. We got a little bit of time before dark, so what I thought I'd do is come over here and, to the extent that I can, build some do some carpentry, build some walls. So let's see what we have. Carpentry, wall, log wall. And we'll just see if we can't put some of the log walls up here. Oh, and I don't have enough logs there. Let's see how many of these I can carry. So while I was, what ended up happening was I got up and I was like, instead of going to be on the wall, I'm just going to run down to Woodrow and get some of the things that I need there and take care of that. Well, I got back to Woodrow, and that was when I ran into the issue of the fact that I did not have any power. When I got back to my base in Woodrow, there was no power, nothing to do anything with. So that was the first problem that I ran into. And not a huge deal. I thought to myself, I was like, okay, it's no power. We'll just, but I had to turn the generator on, had to run around, turn the lights off, had to, then I needed to cook. The whole reason for going back was I was out of food. So being out of food, and wanting to get the things, situated for the next one, I went, I took care of things while I was there, got most of everything resolved, and then had to come back for my, headed back up here. Now I had to stop by the gas station, fill up with the gas station, and some of the things that were going on there. And, was doing fairly well with all that stuff, but then ran into the issue and the problem of when I got back here, had to, I brought a generator back with me. First had to actually go find a generator. That was an issue in and of itself. Just needed so I went back to one of the warehouses that I had marked with some generators, got a couple of generators, brought them back up here. All of this ends up being done off camera because I lost the recording that I needed to do. So you guys didn't get to see any of that. Wasn't a whole lot interesting that was going on, quite honestly. It was pretty dull process for the overall process of what I was working through. But just did make it back to town. And that was kind of the process of getting everything organized. Getting some of these things in here. Of course, my logs, my wall, the line to put the walls in is not exactly in the straight line of where I need things. But we're getting it done. Just making a securing my area. We'll get log fences up. So for the next few days, the goal is going to be to build, get started here, build a base, get a freezer, get a refrigerator over here, get some sort of light source for when I'm indoors, get a stove for cooking on. Those are the things that I want to make sure that I get organized. Then I will need to do getting sleepy. So I'm going to need a few more logs. I've got 3 logs here. And once I get started on the log cabin and then what I'm going to be doing basically for a place to live, and it'll take a lot less power because it won't have all this other stuff involved in it. Drop these logs here. Once I get that, I will be looking for, specifically going to be looking for a stove, a refrigerator, and a freezer to start with. That'll be, and then we'll figure out the light source and how the light source works. I think that'll be about building a pole and putting a torch on it. So I'm not sure how long the torches will last. I do know that in the next build in 7148 or 4178 or whatever it is, 4178, that becomes easier to do. Okay, I am short 1 log right over here. We'll grab a log here. So we've almost got this thing fenced in. Now I do not have with me, I don't think I have the stuff that I need to do some of this. Let's see, carpentry wall, log wall. Is that because it's out of range or because... Of course it picks up the one that's the closest instead of the one that's over here that I wanted to get. Once again, we're going to try it again. This may be the end of where I can put, yeah, it is. So that's out in the water, so I can't put that there. Very well. So I will need planks to build some of the things. So let's do this. We will saw the logs up. Three planks per log. That'll give us enough planks to build the door frames. And then if I was to go back into the truck and get some hinges and doorknobs, I can build the doors. So we'll probably do that before we leave. Carpentry, door frame. There is the first door frame, and I think the door frame on the other side's already there. So now this is just a matter of us going. It looks like there's a door frame there. Still got planks. I'm still very heavy. Not seeing any zombies. I think most of the zombies are in the area. Now I have, in this playthrough, I have zombies respawning turned off. That was one of the things about the way I was wanting to play the game. Once I cleared an area, I wanted it to be clear. But I am seeing a pattern of something that is very interesting to me. And that is the fact that I keep running into the issue of I'm seeing, let's grab 2 doorknobs. I'm seeing zombies in areas that I wouldn't think they would be in. And I mean, some of that might be, and you might be able to explain some of that just by, saying that, okay, there's migration and zombies migrate. But that doesn't really explain all of it that I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot more zombies in areas that really shouldn't be seeing zombies in. So I don't know what the I'm not sure what's going on with that. In Woodrow, I was seeing a lot of zombies in the area, and the down around the gas station there was a lot of areas. I mean, and I have cleared zombies in that area so many times. I just don't see. I guess it's possible migrations are bringing them still in out of that area, but it seems to me like instead that there is actually something going on with the respawn, and there is just a constant little short of a plank. That there's some sort of little thing going on to where it may be slow, but zombies are respawning in an area. And so I don't know if that's really true or if that's just me and my, okay, I think that's happening because what I'm seeing. I don't have, I was trying to think of a way to, maybe to prove that. Oh, this thing requires 4 planks. Well, that's interesting. That explains things. I guess that explains now why I went from 5 to only 1 plank. That's okay. We can grab the extra planks. And we have, with this door going into place, we'll put the wooden door here. We now have a new home fenced in. That is the end of the fenced in area. I've got everything fenced in. Everything's ready to start building a base over here. And that will be where we pick up the next episode. Right now, we are heading back to town. A little bit hungry. I don't know if I've brought any. I've got mac and cheese only. Well, I've got fresh carrots. I'll eat a carrot. Or 2 or 3. 1 carrot got rid of the hunger. So we'll eat 3 carrots. Right before I left town, I harvested some carrots. I did harvest some additional carrots and some additional cabbages before I left Woodrow. And that's what we're seeing here. I am drowsy. So at this point, we are headed back to town. We've got our fence built in. We will pick up tomorrow we've got a whole bunch of trees cut down. We will be sawing those up into planks. We've also got a lot of planks that we brought with us that are in this area. There are some zombies there. We will need to end up dealing with them in the next episode as well. Clear out some more zombies out of this area. Right now, I'm not going to be so concerned about stopping and kill the zombies there. I may, if there's any up here in this parking lot, I may end up killing them. Yeah, and there are a few. So we'll clear the ones out of this parking lot. I have the same thing, just park my car up here. We may have to go get some gas tomorrow as well for the car, for the generator. I want to keep my food frozen so that I don't lose my food. Okay, I don't like this at all. Let's drop this. Attach the crowbar to the back. Oh, I don't need to do that. I already got a crowbar on my back. Okay. Now then. One zombie down. There's 2 more down here. Well, okay. That's got to be the okay, maybe I'm tired, so maybe that's part of what's going on here. I want to get that backpack and throw it in the truck. I'll grab this. I hear another zombie. Maybe I don't. Thought I did, but I'm not seeing anything. Can I go looking? Okay. Tell you what I'm going to do, though. I'll carry a can of gas with me. I do have a gas can here. And I believe I'm going to need the gas for the generator. Nearly 11 o'clock. I went through these buildings and turned off all the lights I can, but this thing turns on the street lights. So it's lights don't take up a whole lot of power. Okay, everything's good there. Let's see what we look like on power. We're at 69%, so we're good on power right now. But what I am going to do is just go ahead and drop the gas can right here beside the generator. That way it will be here when I need it. It's a full can of gas. The generator takes a little bit more than one gas can, so it doesn't totally power it, but that gives me some power from my base upstairs. I am keeping most of the lights off. No reason to have that light on. I think the only light that I need is this one here. And of course there's no light. It is very dark. That's okay. I don't need lights. I can see without them. Don't have much that I have to look at. A berry salad, which has very little nutritional value left in it. We'll eat that. Bowl of soup is going to give us boredom. Why is it giving us boredom? I guess it needs to be heated. We'll see. Okay, we're in good shape on food. We're throwing the empty bowls. I should have an empty bowl on me. I do. I also have an empty bottle. So we'll fill the empty bottle. We also have a partially full water bottle. We might as well go ahead and deal with that. And that's going to be the end of this episode. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. This has been a short episode, but we will have more episodes coming up. Tomorrow we're going to get started building the house. It will be day one of our house building tomorrow. We're going to start with a 8x7 room, which we will use to build out our kitchen. And then we will attach a bedroom to that. And once we get all that done, we will then be establishing that will be our base and our safe house up here. And that will move our food over there. We'll get us some rain barrels. I did while I was off while I was off camera yesterday, we did make level 7 carpentry. So we now can do the large rain barrels, and we will be doing those on the upstairs on the kind of like a porch or a shelf, and then bringing that down into the kitchen. We'll be taking a sink apart and moving it over there. So there's a lot of stuff to do. It'll be building an actual house. This will be fun. Anyway, take care, guys. I want to say thanks for watching, and if you're enjoying the video series, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for updates of when I post new videos. Take care.